Hey there, pirates! Welcome aboard the Anime channel. Bonney is getting a lot of attention with his recent alliance with the Straw Hats and the scientist Vegapunk. Now that she is without her crew, many fans are speculating about this character's fate. In today's video, we are going to talk about the possibility of Bonney joining or even joining the Straw Hat crew, and for what reason so far she could form this union with these pirates. Before we dive into the video, don't forget to smash that like button. Give us a thumbs up to unlock your devil fruit powers, and hit that subscribe button to awaken. Now, let's jump into the video. Guys, Jewelry Bonney carries the weight of a deep personal quest, freeing her father, Bartolomeo Kuma, from the chains that have always held him back since he was very young. To save her father, Bonney took a long path that led her to encounter the Straw Hats. Her first encounter with Luffy and his crew came under challenging circumstances after being rescued from a dangerous warm eddy. At first, her relationship with Luffy was marked by distrust, rooted in past events during the Celestial Dragon incident. However, the dynamic changed when Luffy and his companions saved her near Egghead Island, where Bonney expressed her gratitude in a unique and moody way. Although they were rivals, she found confidence in their shared joy during a moment of rest, enjoying the peculiar food from Vegapunk's vending machine. The relationship between Bonney and the Straw Hats is complex, marked by tensions and misunderstandings, but also by mutual respect. Bonney, despite her independent and often furious nature, found a kind of support in the Straw Hats. Her connection with Luffy, although initially tumultuous, evolved into something deeper, based on acceptance of her peculiarities and admiration for Luffy's indomitable spirit, becoming practically friends or something close to that. Additionally, Bonney had peculiar interactions with specific members of the Straw Hat crew. Her perplexity with Zoro, whose impulsive actions confused her, the way he handled delicate situations, such as the incident with St. Charlos, showed Bonney an unexpected facet of his somewhat slovenly personality. Bonney's relationship with the Straw Hats is an intriguing mix of rivalry, respect, and mutual understanding. While they may be on opposite sides at certain times, there is a bond that unites them, demonstrating that they both have the same goal of changing the world. This leads us to believe that there is a chance that Bonney could become an ally of the Straw Hats in this great battle to come. However, the possibility of Jewelry Bonney becoming a permanent member of the Straw Hat crew remains uncertain, but her potential to join them at specific times is an intriguing and plausible idea. In many anime and manga stories, characters who are initially presented as rivals or neutrals sometimes temporarily team up with the protagonist to face common threats. In Bonney's case, her strong personality, unique abilities, and complex backstory could lead her to collaborate with the Straw Hats in critical situations. Considering her desire to free her father, Bartholomew Kuma, she may find common ground with the Straw Hats, especially if the Marine or Sakai Seifu's actions threaten his life. Additionally, the unpredictable nature of the One Piece world makes it possible for Bonney to become involved with the Straw Hats in future events. She could appear in specific arcs as a temporary ally, helping them in a crucial battle or contributing her special abilities to overcome a specific challenge. Her character flexibility could also allow her to play varied roles depending on the needs of the story. She could act as a strategic advisor due to her experience and knowledge of the underworld, providing valuable information to the Straw Hats. His unique ability to alter people's physical ages could also be instrumental in certain situations, whether for disguises or dealing with enemies in creative ways. Furthermore, Bonney could join the Straw Hats on adventures that lead her to explore her own past and seek revenge for what the Gorosei did to Kuma, taking her freedom and transforming him into a robot in the present. Another interesting possibility would be a story in which Bonney and the Straw Hats would have to team up again in the future because of some circumstance under her control. It could be a situation where their lives are directly in danger, forcing them to trust each other again. This character's help would be very important for the Straw Hats. Jewelry Bonney has one of the most interesting and versatile devil fruits in One Piece. Her paramecia ability allows her to freely control the aging process of anything, including herself, other people, and objects. This ability has an impressive variety of practical and tactical applications, allowing her to manipulate not only living beings but also objects around her, making her a valuable ally for the Straw Hats in various situations. Bonney's ability to control the aging process is extremely versatile. She can use her devil fruit to create convincing disguises, infiltrating high-security places without arousing suspicion. This would be useful for the Straw Hats when they need secret information or when they want to avoid unnecessary confrontation. confrontations. Additionally, his ability to change the age of his opponents is a significant advantage in combat. By rapidly aging her enemies, she can weaken them considerably, making them easier targets for members of the Straw Hats. Although Bonney is not an extremely powerful character, her kicks and acrobatics, combined with her aging ability, make her a formidable opponent in head-to-head situations. In the healing and recovery aspect, Bonney can regress the age of her allies, or even herself. This could be used to heal serious injuries, restore vitality, and even prolong someone's life if used wisely. Furthermore, Bonney has also demonstrated remarkable speed and reflexes, which makes her an agile ally in combat situations that require quick movements and instant reactions. Her physical prowess combined with her aging ability makes her a threat to any opponent. Considering these aspects, Bonney could be a strategic and powerful ally for the Straw Hats. His ability to adapt to various situations and his knowledge of the underworld would be valuable assets to the crew. Furthermore, her aging ability could open doors to new strategies and approaches, making her a unique and crucial addition to the group, especially in times of crisis when versatile skills are essential for survival. In addition to her skills in combat and disguise, Bonney's ability to alter her age could also be used in creative and strategic ways during the Straw Hats' adventures. For example, it could temporarily rejuvenate ancient objects or structures to restore them to a functional state, providing ingenious solutions to specific problems the crew may face on their journey. Another crucial point is the unpredictable nature of her emotions. As her aging ability is influenced by her emotional states, this could be used to her advantage. In confrontational situations, she could provoke emotional reactions in her opponents to manipulate the effectiveness of her powers, confusing or temporarily weakening her opponents. Furthermore, considering Bonney's ability to manipulate the ages of others and herself, she could play a vital role in deception and distraction strategies. For example, while the enemies are busy trying to understand what is going on, the other members of the Straw Hats could take the opportunity to launch surprise attacks or plan a cunning escape. His ability to age objects could also be a significant advantage in combat situations. Imagine a scenario where the Straw Hats are surrounded by enemies in a place full of old and weakened structures. Bonney could temporarily rejuvenate these structures, creating obstacles for her enemies or even restoring an escape route, all while she keeps opponents confused about the origin of these unexpected events. Her ability to provoke emotional reactions could also be used strategically. In negotiation or diplomacy situations, she could influence the emotions of her interlocutors to obtain valuable information or to manipulate the situation in her favor. During battles, she could create emotional distractions, temporarily unbalancing enemies, allowing the Straw Hats to gain the upper hand. The unpredictability of her abilities would not only disorient enemies, but could also confuse those trying to track the Straw Hats' movements. Bonney could create a series of false leads by strategically aging people and objects, leading pursuers to follow wrong trails, while the real Straw Hat crew escapes unharmed. And for these and several other reasons, Bonney would be very useful within the Straw Hat crew, serving as a support character who could greatly add to the crew during combat or even in other aspects mentioned above. That's a wrap for today's content. We hope you enjoyed it and want to share your thoughts on the subject. Don't forget to share the video, give it a thumbs up, and catch you in the next video. Take care and stay awesome.